like wrestling.
He said, not the actual entrance, just the music.
There's only one greatest entrance theme of all time.
Sexy boy.
Close.
The Rockers theme.
Fuck, man, that music would hit. I don't know. There's a lot of them. It invokes a lot of emotions. Sometimes music. It's really good. I mean, there's things that make you tingle a little. You know.
Are you recording?
No.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. We have a very special guest with us this week, Wes Troop from A-List Movie Reviews, Music Club, all that jazz.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Very happy to have you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
First time
Yeah.
Justin and Wes
Welcome
are
back
meeting.
to Pennsylvania.
You flew all the way
Thanks.
from Ohio just for our show.
Fuck Ohio.
I mean, I've lived in Pennsylvania for 27 years, so I'm more partial to Pennsylvania than Ohio.
I wasn't mean.
Yeah.
We had Chris on last week, and
Mhm.
and he also lived in Ohio. We
Wow.
talked about how he followed or anti-followed LeBron. He went from Cleveland to Miami, and now he's in LA, and so is LeBron. So he kind of like they switched.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't give him as much shit for living in Ohio. It's because he's Canadian. It's okay.
It's a bigger deal than me, too. So.
It's hard to be mad at them Canadians, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a good-looking guy.
You were a guest on our podcast before, but this is your first
Just
physical
audio, yeah,
this
because
is
you
your
know
first physical appearance.
the pandemic.
So just give everybody a little bit of background of yourself, how you got into wrestling and all that.
So, yeah, the first time I saw wrestling and really got into it was, you guys know Kevin, my uncle. He's the one who got me into it. We put on WrestleMania 14 one night when he was staying over at my grandma's house, and I always sort of made fun of wrestling and was like, oh, whatever. And then we watched that, and I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. And then, you know, that Monday I started watching Raw, and I just loved it. So then from then on, that was 99.
Well, yeah, because that would have been you would have watched the next Raw where the DX Army was born.
Well, he just had like a it was like a VHS
okay.
of 14.
Oh,
Yeah, but then the next it was like July 1999 that I started watching Raw. It was like when Stone Cold and the Undertaker were gonna have the first blood match.
Oh, yeah,
Fully
yeah.
loaded. See, I remember that.
And then Kane was in it too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, how does Kane lose the first blood match? He can't.
Right. Yeah.
How would you tell them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, so I started watching it back then and haven't stopped since. Let's see, other than WWE, the only thing I ever really watched was Impact or TNA for a few years, and then I stopped watching that.
Well, yeah, because if you only started watching wrestling in '99, you missed all the glory days of WCW.
Right? Yeah, it was
I would've-
basically out of.
If I would have
business.
started in '99, I would have never watched WCW.
No, I watched like one episode, and I was like, "This."
Yeah,
sucks.
it's not. It wasn't. It wasn't the WCW that built the NWO.
Yeah, that wasn't prime.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
end.
But yeah, so if I would say about like my favorites of all time, you definitely would say Stone Cold was my number one.
Come on, deep dive into there. I mean, like we all like. Okay, yeah, the obvious ones are always. It's going to be
Stone Cold,
it's
The
gonna be
Rock,
yeah,
Triple H,
yeah. Well,
Kurt Angle.
but like, who's like that guy that you're like
You like that like
him.
no one else likes.
You know, like
It's your guy.
I claim Marty Jannetty. I claim Billy Gunn. I always
like Billy
enjoyed
Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
I was a big
Jerry
Harper
Lynn.
Holly fan.
Yeah, Jerry Lynn's one of my.
I'll tell you
favorite.
what. An oddball one that no one liked that I liked was X-Pac.
I liked everything but X-Pac. Yeah, really. I liked 1, 2, 3 Kid. I even liked 6.
That's funny.
Yeah, X-Pac. Yeah. I just have that terrible memory of what was the group called with the Uncle Kracker song?
Oh
I
yeah,
got
the
everything.
X Factor.
X Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it him and
Terrible.
Just Incredible and
Albert.
Yeah.
Albert.
Yeah.
Yo,
that
you're
was-
dealing with the X Factor.
Okay, we're talking about themes. That's
Yeah.
one of the fucking worst.
Yeah. Well, we could get back to that later. But I'm trying to think. There's people that like I was like hell bent on getting the Intercontinental title. like, so those might be like some more deep dives. Like Chris
Yeah.
Masters, I was like, that guy was made to be Intercontinental Champion when he like debuted.
I think he was made to fail a drug test.
That's true too. But just like looking at
He
him,
was
I-
literally
Yeah, no,
made.
I liked Chris
Yeah.
Masters actually. I like anybody that comes in with a gimmick of like the whole mascot
Right.
thing. When you come in and are introduced with this gimmick,
Mhm.
I think it really helps the character. As somebody who probably doesn't really have much of a personality or a character,
True.
you give something to them that's pretty easy for the fans to latch onto.
And he's doing well in NWA now. I
Yeah,
think he's a champion.
he might be a champion.
He's
I'm
still
not
Chris
sure.
Adonis. He's
Yeah.
still okay.
Mm.
It's him and JTG are wrestling for a belt.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
In NWA,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to watch more of that. I really, really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you gotta
don't.
pay for it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Used
the
to be
worst
free.
thing. Yeah,
Oh.
that's the hardest thing.
If you really want to watch good wrestling, I suggest NXT or AEW.
Yeah.
He watches that.
I watch NXT religiously.
So who's your favorite female wrestler?
I'm sporting the Io Shirai shirt.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I didn't know
she
that was an Io Shirai
yeah, yeah,
Well, and for other reasons.
yeah. Now, yeah, she's definitely like my number one crush if we're talking like wrestling females.
Yeah.
and she's, I would say she's probably my overall favorite right now.
My number one crush is probably Chris Van Vliet now. Can't get over
Yeah.
how good looking of a guy he was.
Perfect teeth.
He's not bad,
It
you
was so much
know.
fun with that interview though.
He's
It
almost
was
like
so much
too
fun.
good to be true. Like he doesn't seem like he's a real person.
I know.
It's like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me, not so much, but as a group, we've
Mhm.
met a bunch of wrestlers.
Oh yeah,
Who was one of your favorite to meet?
Stone Cold.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When we met Stone Cold.
I just watched his uncle used to tape all our meet and greets,
Mm-hmm.
and I just watched he had burned a DVD of all the meet and greets we went to, and it was all the Stone Cold one. Which it was funny. I don't remember. I remember the part where he said about watch out for the stunner. And
Yeah.
like he was going to give me a stunner.
Is that the one that you guys went to the Body Zone for?
No, that was hardcore.
That was
Oh,
FYE in
oh,
Philly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And but before that, when we were just standing in line, he was looking at Kevin. He's like, "Oh, you got ready with the camera and stuff." He's like, and when I walked up, he's like, "I'm ready to open the can on him." I'm like, "All right."
That was a great one. Kurt Angle was great. Jericho was great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I met with these two right here.
Yeah.
We met them all together. Trying to think.
I know you
who
met
else.
Kennedy. I don't know.
Kennedy was good.
I was kind of jealous of that one.
One of my favorite is one you were at. Where we met, and
I know where this is
it's
going.
not because of Ray, it's because of Virgil, who was set outside
God.
of Rey
We're
Mysterio's
in line to
autograph
meet Rey
session.
Mysterio. Yeah.
He sat outside, set his table up just like this, and it says Hall of Famer Ted DiBiase and Virgil. And DiBiase's
DiBiase was
nowhere.
not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was eating hot dogs left and
He
right.
wasn't eating pasta?
Now,
Wow, I didn't know he ate anything but pasta.
yeah,
From
he
all
kept
of them.
coming over to eat hot dogs off of the hot dog vendor.
Yeah.
And he was big naming himself. Dude, I'm Virgil, man.
It's legit. I thought it was just something he does that's like, okay, it's the internet finds it funny, so I'll be like the weird Virgil guy. But he's legit. He does throw his name out there like it's
Well,
Yeah,
there's-
like it's
there's
something.
a news item out there that he said he made
Hogan's career. Yeah, I saw that.
Virgil.
Wow.
He knows how to get attention on himself.
Yeah.
When I met him, he was trying to tell me how he main evented all these WrestleManias and all these matches.
Hey, the main event is what you pay for, man.
But he didn't. He just came out with Ted DiBiase. He didn't
Hey.
main event anything.
If you paid to see Virgil, and you're
Nobody
it's the
ever
main
pays to
event.
see
Well,
Virgil.
I did. I have a picture of him holding me.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Or his balls out.
No, no. It was at the Fairgrounds Mall. My parents took a picture. We went and saw wrestling there. He was one of the attractions, and there's a picture of him holding me when I was a kid.
Ah.
Yep.
Then one of the other coolest things that I did for meet and greet wise was the NXT when they came to the Arnold Sports Festival in
Oh, okay.
Columbus 2 years in a row. I got to meet like Sasha. I met Asuka, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor,
Nice.
Bailey twice,
Nice.
a whole bunch, like basically the whole roster those 2 years.
We went to an
Okay.
NXT in Bethlehem. We didn't get to meet anybody, but
Yeah, they didn't
it
do a
was,
meet and greet for
it
that.
was really
Yeah.
cool though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the era.
Yeah.
They were at the other show.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was two
Oh.
shows, and we got the Gargano, Ciampa,
Velveteen.
Gargano coming through the crowd with the neck brace still on.
Oh wow,
Yeah, back then.
that's cool.
Yeah. So obviously you do movie reviews.
Right.
Have you ever seen any wrestling movies?
I have. I don't watch a whole lot of the straight to DVD
Are they
WWE
all, are they all
films.
straight to DVD?
Yeah.
Has any of them
Once in
been
a
in
while,
theater?
like the
couple
Marine
of them
came
have,
in
yeah.
theater, and
Marine was in theater?
yeah,
Casino
I didn't know
Evil.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Casino Evil was
I
in
think-
theaters. I thought they were
and
all
12 Rounds I think was in
And the
theaters.
Condemned, I think.
the
was
first
Yeah.
12 rounds.
Cena.
Cena,
Yeah.
where he has
First
to
one.
go like the 12
Which-
different levels.
Which
or whatever
actually
it is.
isn't too bad, but just
Is
the
it supposed to
goofiness.
reference Dante's Inferno? Like
No.
12 stages of hell? No.
He has
It's supposed to be
to,
like a boxing match.
he has to complete
Oh,
12 rounds before he can.
Save his girlfriend
Yeah.
or wife or whoever.
Glad I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
12 labors of Hercules, I guess. Kind of play on.
The first 4 or 5 went in theaters, and then when they stopped making money, they're like, this is put them out on
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
And then I would definitely say The Wrestler. It was
Wrestler's
probably my favorite.
one, yes.
Yeah,
Wrestler's really good.
that deals with wrestling in a movie.
And Mr. Nanny. That also deals with
Hogan
wrestling in a
stuff.
movie.
Suburban Commando.
Santa with muscles.
Never saw Suburban Commando.
The Undertaker's in that
Undertaker's
one.
in that,
Yeah.
Hogan.
And Christopher Lloyd.
Really? I didn't know that.
I'm trying to think of some other ones. There's so many that.
One of my favorite ones is Legendary.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, you tell me that all the time. I'm never gonna watch it.
yeah,
Every time we talk about movies, he's like, "You should watch Legendary." No, it's not gonna happen.
Spider-Man's got Macho Man.
Oh, that's right.
Bonesaw.
Yeah, Bonesaw is ready. You ain't going nowhere.
Roadhouse has Terry Funk in it.
And Over the Top.
And isn't Carrie Von Erich in Problem Child?
I think so.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow is in what's it, Major Pain.
Oh yeah,
Wayne.
Big Show's in Waterboy.
Yeah.
Captain
Insano.
Insano.
Oh, he's also in what's the Arnold movie that everybody's talking about right now because they put out Turbo Man. What's it
Oh,
called?
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Big
Yeah.
Show's in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he plays like
A Santa. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And Santino's in the next part.
What?
Oh,
Santino's
yeah.
in Jingle All the Way too.
Santino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
he's not doing anything else.
I didn't
Look
know there
what
was
it's
a-
be.
I didn't even
I
remember.
think
What the hell?
Santino's in Tooth Fairy too, also.
I didn't
Larry-
even know there was a second Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it have Arnold in
Yeah.
it? Does it have Arnold?
No, it was Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's also the Tooth Fairy too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Larry the Cable
wow.
Guy, Yeah.
wow.
John, at the Dollar Tree, did you see the fake Avengers movie with Shawn Michaels in it?
What?
What is that? Did you grab it?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
should've.
should have got it for me. I'm gonna give you.
He's
the
like
dollar.
in green makeup. I don't know if
So
he's
he's
trying
the
to be
Hulk?
like a Hulk or Drax or Yoda or I don't know what he looked like.
Man, what's it called? I have to look for it.
I have to look it up.
Is it like a
I-
parody or?
I don't think it's a parody. I think it's just like one of those knockoff. Because it even looked like the Avengers font, and I'm like, oh god, what's
Oh, we're
this?
looking this up. I'm looking this
And
up.
I picked it up, and I'm like, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, we're looking this up.
How much does NXT pay that man?
So how did you get into doing your YouTube?
So, yeah, I would say back in 2010 or so, it was just like on a whim. I just would read in the newspaper and stuff, like reviews of movies that I liked, and they were like 1 star. I'm like, no, Dark Knight is not a 1-star movie, okay? You know? So I sort of like went off of that and was like, what if I like started something like this? Like I always loved Siskel and Ebert as a kid and stuff
It's
like
called
that.
The Avengers of Justice. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, that's good. Oh wow, so it's
He
Avengers
really-
of Justice.
He really does look like. But there's
Oh.
also a guy that
Yeah.
looks like a Hulk with Yoda.
So Hulk with Yoda. I'll show it then.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
We've
Hulk
got
with Yoda, Joker.
Joker, the guy from the League who I actually like. I thought that was the girl from what's Penny? What's the show with the?
Oh,
Big Bang
Big
Theory.
Bang Theory. Yeah, it looks
Kaylee
like her.
Cuoco.
And some witch-looking person. Maybe that's supposed to be Scarlet Witch. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, Farce Wars. So it is a parody. It's like
Scary movie. Or,
Well, I was gonna say more like
Oh,
Spaceballs.
okay.
yeah, Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Farce. Yeah.
that makes more sense.
So
Oh,
yeah.
but
I realized
I
you
kind of
already
now
said that.
I'm a little bit upset that you didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
I really want to see it.
now
I'm
I
gonna
wish
look for
I
it.
would have been brought it here.
I think I'm We better look that up.
Yeah,
That might be a movie that I actually get through.
We should all watch that together. Just laugh. Mystery Science Theater.
So,
Out of it.
so what? Wouldn't that be the funniest fucking thing in the world? I've never seen any of the Avengers movies, but I'll watch that.
Dollar Tree.
He's got Shawn Michaels as Yoda Hawk.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his name. Yoda.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like those wrestling figures that you find at the dollar
Oh
store.
yeah, I love those. I used to love those as a kid.
They were great,
Honestly,
yeah.
they were the jobbers to my other figures.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'd get them, and they would be the job. Yeah. They used to have ones that like looked like Razor Ramon. I thought they were the fake Razor and fake Diesel. They had their own figures. They were the dollar store
They used to,
Razor
yeah.
and Diesel.
They probably were.
Yeah,
He used to look like actual. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so but yeah, I was just sort of like, oh, I could probably do this. I watch movies all the time and at the theaters. So then I started doing the reviews on YouTube, and then I would do like from Redbox and stuff like that. And then I was like, well, let's get really into this and let's just go for every movie that comes out in theaters. So when people ask Wes, what do you think of this? I won't have to say, oh, I don't know, I didn't see that one. And then it became more fun because I'd see trailers for shitty movies, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to sit through that shit, and I can't wait.
And then you get requests for really, really awesome movies like Nothing But
Like
Trouble.
Still on that.
It's the greatest movie ever.
It was definitely something I had never seen before,
It's
never
the
even
only-
heard
it's
of it.
Dan Aykroyd's only director
Yeah.
credit.
That's true.
But that's one thing I always liked about your reviews too. Is like it's like if I went to the movie and stuff, it's kind of like the way my opinion would be like, yeah, it was okay.
And you don't spoil too much.
Right.
So,
yeah, I
and
try
that's a
not
big-
to spoil too much of stuff. Like, oh, that might be spoilerish, so I would leave that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to make it so like you can see my review before you go see it. Like, this is what the normal guy thinks of this, you know.
Cool. And then you also do music.
Yeah.
And
We have a very similar taste.
We do,
I mean,
yeah.
Interrupters, amazing. Did you listen to the Tokyo album?
I haven't.
Alive
the
from
live
Tokyo.
one. Yeah, I
It's-
haven't
it's
listened to that
very
yet.
good.
Is it?
Yes, I enjoy it. I thought that's actually why, because when you guys reviewed it, it was right around when that
It-
came out.
Yeah.
So
it
I was like,
just
oh, he must have like
happenstance.
just listened
Yeah.
to the new album, so that you were doing
Yeah.
that. Very good, yeah.
Yeah, I like them a
Rancid
lot.
was a great one.
hmm
Ramones.
Ramones, yeah. Blink,
Blink,
Green Day.
yeah. Not necessarily the best Blink album to pick, but it's
Right.
fine.
Most popular.
It is Is it though? I think
Is it?
self-titled might be more popular.
Really?
Just because
That's
it might
true.
be at the time, maybe not, but nowadays people love "Miss You."
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that shit is
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Feeling this, I mean that shoo choo 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 choo.
I mean,
That's-
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the casual fan, if you showed them the back of the CDs, they probably could name 2 songs off Enema,
yeah,
but they probably will have to think really hard for that self-titled.
yeah,
But the casual
That's
fan
what
knows all the
happens,
small
though, sometimes
things.
too. Is like those major albums that you think about, like, oh, that's really good. I wonder what else they have to become. But
I mean, I think amongst fans,
And all
anybody
of a
that ever
sudden,
asked me
like,
about
oh.
Blink-182, oh, Willie, what's the best songs? I'd be like, check out Dude Ranch. And it's
Yeah.
funny because I love Travis Barker. That's actually before he was even in the band. But I mean,
Oh wow,
it
yeah.
was still a really good album.
But damn it, and Josie.
hmm
Yeah, the Scott Raynor is on drums,
Yeah.
not before.
That's before Enema.
Before Enema,
Yeah.
Travis's first album was Enema.
and you've been put on to some new bands. What was one of your favorite?
Oh, some of the ones that John.
So
I thought were
it's,
dollar store bands.
it's funny because I got him into some of those bands, and then
What
Yeah.
what bands?
I like Monster Truck.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
is Monster?
They opened up for Alice in Chains. I never heard of them, but they were
I-
good.
If you have to
Yeah.
describe who they are, in the first couple words are they opened up for. I think we've got a problem.
I like the I Prevail.
I prefer it was great.
Yeah.
That was great. Yeah,
We saw them twice. They were-
Yeah.
I saw them once. You guys saw them twice.
yeah.
And I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that we listened to.
Did you
I
do
like
Dave
that
Remember?
Gilby Clark album.
I didn't do it.
Have you heard of A Day to
Gilby
Remember?
Clark?
He was in Guns N' Roses.
Have you heard of A Day to Remember?
I may have heard of him in passing, but I haven't like listened.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
you guys should definitely do a Day to Remember. You should,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
Homesick?
Dominic will love
Homesick is probably the best.
Homesick is probably the popular one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna
The
say
most
maybe the
popular
most
hits.
popular. Yeah, I guess. Don't do the newest album.
So it's kind of. I'm sorry for this, but it's kind of like in between Blink and I Prevail.
It's not.
Kinda, but
Okay.
That's,
I mean,
it's a very no, it's not. But I'm not gonna rip you apart for it. I'll do that off camera.
but I mean, it's not. It's not So,
It's-
like, A Day to Remember isn't heavy like
it's
I Prevail,
thrash,
but it's like
it's thrash punk.
Yeah.
It's a little less than thrash metal. It's not as much double bass as thrash metal. It's not as grungy and a grainy of a chord, but it's still melodic. So it's more like thrash punk. It's more like taking old school punk. Because really, if you ever look at the tabs of how to play guitar for any A Day to Remember song, they're really simple chords. You take that, you throw in this crazy drum line, because really the percussion is what gets you on those songs. If you think about it, if you hear A Day to Remember song, you know it from the breakdown or from the percussion. You don't know it from the guitar or the bass. Yeah, you're gonna pick it out from the drums. So that's what it is. It's simple chords with a very thrashy, heavy, fast drum.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
what did you think of I Prevail?
I thought they were good. Yeah.
I Prevail is a little slower than
Yeah.
I honestly think I Prevail falls into that modern metal category, even though I guess technically they're considered punk. Well, I don't know. I hate labels anyway, but A Day to Remember is a little.
I mean,
faster.
Imagine Dragons is considered rock. I don't know.
I don't even know what
But
Imagine Dragons
it's-
is really.
Um,
Is that like what's that other band that I kind of like? Their songs are catchy. Not 21 Pilots. Yeah, 21 Pilots. No, not 21 Pilots.
30 Seconds to Mars.
No, what the hell is that? I don't know. Fun. No, are they called Fun?
Is
Yeah,
that-
called Fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Tonight.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
They're fucking
We Are
catchy,
Young,
man.
yeah.
I don't like them. I think it's like pretentious douchebag music. But there's something about them that really just
Going,
fucking
man,
catchy.
right, yeah.
Yeah. The guy looks like a total asshole, but I don't know. Maybe he's a good dude. I don't
Whatever
know.
happened to him after that? Like,
Yeah.
Now
I don't
you
know.
just did that to yourself, so now tomorrow you're gonna be at work.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna stop you guys at work and say, "Fucking song is in my head."
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you.
so Wes came up with the topic for today's episode.
Yeah, we asked him what he wanted to do, what he wanted to talk about, since he is our guest.
So
I thought it would be fun to go over some of our favorite and least favorite entrance themes.
Is there anything least favorite though? Like, there's only one that I can think of.
Well, you said X Factor.
that is, but there's one that's even worse.
And John and I are on the same page
Yeah.
with this one.
I'm just gonna throw a fucking right to censor.
Oh,
Is that the worst?
I forgot about
That's
that.
the worst ever.
It is.
I hate it.
Just that.
Yeah.
And it was like, warning, warning.
Yeah. That and fucking Taylor Wilde bicycle song in TNA. That was terrible.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It's like
And you,
I like Taylor Wilde.
Yeah, he remembers Taylor Wilde, though.
Yeah.
the song was terrible.
I remember
That
that.
was bad.
Yeah.
Go back and watch.
Yeah.
You hear that song, you're like, whoever comes out right now, I'm gonna hate.
I don't like you already.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's funny.
I think one of
She
my
was supposed to be a
favorite.
face.
I think
Yeah.
one of my favorite to like listen to and sing along. Probably Evolution.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm glad you didn't say what I thought you were gonna say.
Or you
Nothing. Y'all bring it up. You know that I'm on the opposite spectrum.
I
All of you guys like that fucking song. I hate it.
Uh-oh. Is it the one I
know.
said, John?
No.
Okay.
No,
No,
I
John,
literally
no,
I give
no,
out
no,
about
no,
it
AEW.
every show.
Oh.
I give out
Judas.
about it every show.
Judas.
Fucking hate it. I don't get it.
Another one of mine. And
Pretty sure that shit's piped in. Not that many people are actually singing along with it.
it might be because I'm partially biased, but CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. Cult of Personality.
Wait, no, I was
Or
gonna say Fire
Fire
Burns
Yeah.
was amazing.
I
I mean,
Cult
both of
Personality
them. Both
is
of
just
them.
Cult of Personality isn't. I don't see.
That's not a
when they
wrestling
use-
theme.
Exactly.
True.
When they bring in a song like that, I don't consider it a wrestling theme anymore because it's just a song that they're using.
Like Bad Reputation for Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but like,
that was a really good song.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love Jazz, so.
but yeah, CM Punk went.
Yeah, Fire Burns was
Yeah.
really good.
and it fit him It
More
was,
than Randy
you know,
Orton.
His first
that one
one?
week when he's like came out and did it, I'm like, that does not sound right for him.
Oh yeah.
Was that before Mercy Drive, or was that?
That was
Mercy
after
Drive?
Mercy Drive. It was in between Mercy Drive and Voices.
I liked Voices.
Yeah.
I liked Voices. I was pretty good.
I like
Yeah, 15 years
I
later,
like
I'm
Orange
done with it.
First theme.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you were just doing like
Burning the Light?
Mercy Drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Burning Light, yeah. Is that the hey?
Yeah,
nothing
I
you
like
could
that.
Say.
Yeah, like-
Yeah,
I like
He-
that.
Orton
I
hated
remember,
it.
like, when we
Really?
In my
we
life.
go to the shows like me,
Three of
Kanye
us.
West, like he's supposed to be
Yeah,
so we'd
I
all
liked
stand up
it.
and do it.
Yeah,
There
or
were along that era were actually some really. I mean, Benoit.
yeah.
What is it? Not the Redeemer's
Whatever.
Grace.
Suffocate.
Yeah. What?
it was what Our Lady Peace or something.
Our Lady Peace.
Yeah,
That's what
that-
it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Our Lady Peace.
The one I Prevail song sounds. Yeah.
Christians.
Oh, the opera
Kane.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, at
Christian's
last.
opera one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a great
Yeah.
one.
Chains.
The
Finger
chemical-
11. Finger
chemical-
11.
Yeah.
Slow chemical.
Slow
Slow
Chemical.
chemical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole era has. I mean, RBGs
That-
was
that-
always fun.
That
Yeah.
One of a
album,
kind. Yeah.
Forcible entry. That whole album.
Yeah, I had that, yeah.
A bunch of good themes on
That was probably
I
one of my
remember
favorite
Aggression,
ones.
and like none of those songs were actually used. Like there was only like two that were
DX
actually
one.
used.
Like
yeah.
Undertaker.
No, I don't
This
think
aggression
no.
is a rap one.
Yeah. It had well, not all rap, but
No,
it did
but
have Run
mostly
DMC.
rap,
It had Snoop Dogg, I think, was on one of them.
Yeah, the Godfather.
Ghostface.
Grab your bitches.
Yeah. I remember Gangrels was really cool.
Yeah.
I won't stop till I see blood. It was cool, man. I liked it. But yeah, none of them ever really used it besides King of Rocks, Run DMC, not DMX.
Yeah.
Run DMC version
That was
of,
a good one.
of the DX theme. And they only used that for a little bit.
Yeah.
I always like
2000.
Zack Ryder's.
Oh, yeah.
Radio, yeah.
Just because I mean I like music and it says about
I like
radio.
the beginning. I don't think it had much after the first
After the
pop.
hook, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just music.
Gonna
I
wear
think.
my pants real tight.
In terms of pop,
One that
I
you like that you mentioned, like kind of to be funny, Billy and Chuck.
I do like, but again,
Oh,
once that
yeah.
hook is done, that
Yeah.
beginning,
Well,
I do like the beginning
With
though.
Rico, that you.
That's not to be
so
funny. I actually
good to
like
me.
Billy and Chuck. I mean,
as a tag team.
as a tag team, I will
Yeah,
never
yeah.
claim Chuck Palumbo. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
As a singles, but Billy and Chuck, I liked the gimmick.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought, I thought really, honestly, in the time, it was kind of pushing limits. I mean, I know it's not like super pushing limits, but you had a same-sex marriage on TV
That's true.
in
Way before, like,
2003.
yeah.
3?
Imagine
if it
was now.
maybe. Yeah, now it'd be fine, but back then that was not
Yeah.
okay.
No.
People weren't doing that.
Yeah.
In front of a live audience.
I remember
too.
there was an article
Yeah.
in the local newspaper, a little small article that said about local wrestling tonight has a same-sex marriage.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
news.
cool. Oh well, today you couldn't do what they did. If you broke up the same-sex marriage with the two guys beating them up, then we'd have a big problem.
Yeah, then it's
You'd have to
true.
just let
Now
that
you're
shit
gay
happen.
bashing.
Yeah.
That's hate. It's a hate crime.
what
Oh my god, they missed such a great opportunity. What if instead of Kip Sabian and whoever the fuck he was doing the thing with, if
Oh.
it ended up being that Rusev was in love with him and
yeah.
they were the gay couple, that would have been really good. I mean, he looks like a fucking bear.
what? So
I would not
what was
want him
that-
to take on my butt. He would destroy me.
what was that album with the 3 CDs? Anthology?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Anthology had because it kind of like they kind of
covered
like
each-
took all of the different
Like different eras, yeah.
80s, 90s.
So
Yeah.
one of my favorite ones was Jericho. Saliva did it.
Oh, King
and
of My
he,
World.
yeah, he came out to
Yeah.
it at Survivor Series for
I
the
was-
Elimination
I don't
Chamber.
remember that.
That one was really good. I don't know.
Someone
He didn't use
else
it
did
long.
Jericho's
Yeah.
song. That's weird.
Saliva. It was just a one-off.
I remember Taker's theme was on there 3 times and it was the same theme.
Except
They always
yeah,
different name.
They always changed it.
one had
slightly.
words, one didn't, and then it was like
It was always
a
that,
different.
that
Yeah,
dum, the
Oh,
bell.
you're talking the biker taker.
yeah,
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 you're gonna pay.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
You're
good one.
gonna pay.
yeah.
Yeah, not
Well, it was
not
Rollin'.
rolling.
Rollin',
yeah.
Not
The
rolling.
biscuit,
But
yeah.
again, that's a song. That's not a
Yeah.
wrestler's theme.
Yeah, they didn't write that for him or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of pop, I mean, probably The Rock, probably the most,
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
I think
Yeah,
the glass break.
Yeah.
Is the
Well, we
biggest.
just talked about that
Hogan.
over. I said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
you take away the
American.
glass
That's not
breaking.
Hogan's theme. It's not Hogan's
That
theme. It was Mike.
US
It was
Express.
It was U.S. Express. Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham. It's not Hogan's theme. Fuck that. I would much rather see Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham.
Take
than
away the
Hogan.
glass breaking, and that theme's kind of boring.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I think that's
It's
a
just
nice
like
baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you've got. I mean, remember in the early '90s, mid '90s, that when they put that theme together, you didn't have. I mean, Brett's had a really good guitar riff, but
Yeah.
even until the late '90s, it didn't get that nice little like
True.
that little like grungy solo that it got. Like Sean's music was terrible. Fuck. I mean, perfect song. It's boring. All the songs back then were boring, except for Doinks. Doinks was really good.
I like
I like
that.
how, like,
Go ahead.
Yeah, it started with
Speaking
the
of
cloud.
Doinks,
Do 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 do
and
do
then it
do
turned
do.
dark,
And
yeah.
then,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah, I'm talking about
The
evil
original
Doinks. I'm talking about.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like the record was warping or whatever.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
What about Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah.
That
That's a
was
good
it was like a
theme.
10-second theme because he was in the ring.
But I mean,
That's all it was.
something I learned when I was first becoming a wrestler though is that theme needs to be you.
Yeah.
And like Ultimate Warrior was able to do it, but anybody else, I mean, the Rockers was really close to that, and they also came out with the same energy.
I mean, yeah, you can't have that fast pace and then
Yeah,
walk
then
like
walk
the
to
Undertaker.
the ring.
Yeah.
You know, you have to snort at least 4 or 5 lines of coke before you hit that theme.
Yeah.
You,
But
know?
I
You gotta be
mean,
raring to
You gotta
go.
be deep into a binge.
but I mean, the Rock.
That's why he wore paint so it could cover up any of the powder that was on his face.
When I was a kid, I was told that the things on his arms, he would loosen it to let the drugs throw. Like
No, I don't think he was shooting anything.
it cut off his circulation, and he'd loosen them during the match, and then
No, because shooting drugs like that is a downer, not an upper. He would have been doing coke, so he's fucking, and not would have been. He was. He were doing coke. That's it. Everybody was, and they were all fucking going. You know.
But the Rock, you hear that first "If" and
Yeah.
they pop,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
kind of kept the same song throughout his career, just tweaked it a little bit
Mhm.
in
Like the
terms of.
Hollywood version.
So yeah,
Mhm.
and it's just no matter what, it got a pop.
And you know, it's also a play off of the Nation of Domination song, and you know the iconic Rock throwing up the hand.
Mhm.
That's an evolution of the Nation of Domination.
Oh.
It started as this, but
Mhm.
it evolved into the throw up. But you know, it started with the Nation of Domination fist throw up.
How did the
I
song?
thought that
If
came.
you listen to what?
I thought him doing that. Like I get what you're saying, but I thought that was from when he used to hold up the belt and he just like went to
No.
the belt.
Oh.
He used to
He's
hit
He's the people's
turnbuckle.
champ.
He
Yeah.
used to hit the turnbuckle and do this.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
Nation of
remember that.
Domination.
Yeah.
So it eventually evolved into this. And I'm sure he did. When he had the belt, he would do it because you don't want to just hold the belt in front of you like this.
Right, right. Yeah, that's what I was.
And you always got to make sure that hand is closed. Never open that hand.
Yeah, especially on live TV.
What about Big Show?
But yeah, go back and listen to the
Oh.
Nation of Domination
Well.
theme. After the hook of the Nation of Domination, the We Are the Nation,
Yeah.
listen to that bass breakdown, that beat.
Yeah.
It's the same as the Rock. It's not the same, but it's derived
close.
from it. Yeah.
Well, that was Jim Johnson. A lot of his themes are kind of close.
Oh,
to
Jim
that.
Johnson was a genius.
He was
took
great.
everything
What?
you were, everything, literally how you walked the ring. I remember hearing people talk about Vader, like Vader's theme. He literally watched Vader walk, and he was like, "This is it."
Wow.
Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, like that's just it.
And that, like, speaking of like the theme and essentially the whole entrance too, Gold Dust. I thought
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a killer theme and entrance.
It fit his
You know,
character.
like,
yeah.
really went well with his character.
Yeah, WWE, WWF really was the best for
When
themes. I mean, WCW's music was so generic and boring.
Yeah.
13 guys.
Highlights
Thir-
12.
13 guys used March of Death, the Rey Mysterio song. 13 guys used that song. Not all at once, obviously, but they just
Right.
recycled the same songs
Yeah.
over and over
And
over.
and obviously you could tell a difference. Like when Jim Johnson left or got fired or whatever, the music just wasn't the same.
Well, they brought in with that CFO.
CFOs, but it still wasn't. It's. I mean, Finn Balor's is great.
You know, this is really good. Actually, that was one of the
Nakamura.
ones I was going to say.
Nakamura,
Nakamura.
yeah.
Alistair.
Yeah.
Fucking love-
Nakamura's
technically, though,
face, not
technically,
Nakamura.
Alistair without-
Alistair falls into the category that I said because that is is it Agent
Actual
Orange?
song, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, incendiary. It's an incendiary song.
That entrance though. That
Yeah.
But again, we're taking away the entrance.
Yeah,
but it's
it's
still
a song.
a
It's still a
fucking
good
awesome song. But it falls into that category
That
of it's not a
entrance
wrestler's
song.
entrance.
great
It
entrance.
is. It really is.
I want to see.
It's a song too. Though.
It does.
I want to see what he comes up with in AEW. For
I
his,
like Burn It
song.
Down, Seth Rollins.
I don't.
But again, I get that Burn It Down.
I like the
But
Messiah
why?
song
Why?
better.
Where did the Burn It Down come from?
I don't know.
Why is he
From the
burning
video
things down?
game, I think.
No, I thought "Burn It Down" came from he did it a promo because
Yeah.
of when he turned on Hunter.
Triple H
burning
turned
down
on whatever.
his empire and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I don't know.
The
I
authority
just
or whatever.
didn't. I really don't feel like that fits his character. Yeah, he does the fucking
Not
stomp
anymore,
and
yeah.
shit. No, even then though, I
Yeah.
don't think that really fit it.
Here's a good conversation. Mock's new theme.
I love it.
I
We've
don't.
talked about
I
it. That's
don't.
because you don't get it.
I
Because you don't get it. You don't get the Onita reference. You don't get the fucking
Why is
What-
it flashing?
what's
don't worry. It's fine.
Flash.
Yeah.
what's the movie?
Major League.
League. Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't get the reference.
No,
You don't
I've,
get the
I've
Onita
watched
reference.
Major League.
It's not about watching it though. You don't get
I just
what it is. I mean, when he comes, that's the shit is hitting the fan.
yeah.
and
I
same
just like
with
that
Onita.
high energy.
It's not,
Like
but
I don't know.
it's about holy shit. Look who's here.
But see, it was the same in WWE with that. Like,
I hated his team in WWE.
but it was that same like. Oh shit, he's coming to.
It's just fucking boring.
And when he had the Bane character.
Yeah, yeah.
What about the Shield?
Shield is a great song.
Yeah. Not the Roman version.
No, the
Yeah.
Shield.
Yeah.
Song.
Roman-
When they were in the crowd, that
Yeah.
Roman's
Oh, yeah.
new song is terrible.
Honestly, I don't know if I know it.
It sounds like a video game theme to me.
I mean, the New Day, that theme
Mm,
gets everyone going. The
yeah.
kids love it. They're in the crowd clapping.
New Day's an anomaly, man. How they got over is
Well, they
amazing
started
to
as
me.
heels, yeah.
People, they came at a time where people just wanted to fucking have something, and they just. I mean, I told you guys before.
They turned-
I
yeah.
literally used to skip around the living room when they came on, pissing off my ex-wife. I would fucking clap. You know.
Well, speaking of, I got two that like just the theme alone ended up getting the fans into them. Disco Inferno and Fandango.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Fandango.
yeah.
I love Fandango. Not Disco Inferno as much, but Fandango. I was all for it.
But
I was
Disco the
all
same
on
way
board.
for WCW.
I
because
hated
he
Disco.
started out and he was like, people didn't really like him, but every week when he would come out,
He's a good
slowly-
wrestler.
Then slowly
Hit the-
the fans would start like disco into
Yeah.
the crowd and stuff like that. Like sometimes just
Yeah.
simple thing like that.
The fans got
And I
New
got
Day
him over.
because
Same thing with Fandango.
that was with the
was
Daniel
like,
Bryan stuff. They were so tired of what WWE wants us to like.
Mhm.
So
Right.
we're gonna like what we like. Screw
Yeah.
you. So Daniel Bryan, speaking of him,
Yeah.
which again, that's not really his song. That's
Right.
Yeah.
Rise of the Valkyries or something.
Yeah,
they have
it's
to
good
call it,
now.
Another AEW Jungle Boy.
That's
His new
that's,
team, like
what is it? It's something.
Something called Tarzan or something.
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But now, like when he comes out to that, it's a huge pop. Fans know instantly. Oh, that's Jungle Boy coming out.
Christian Cage, TNA.
The TNA's Christian, the
So-
countdown.
Yeah.
when he debuted, when he
you
debuted for
knew that you had it the moment you heard that first chord.
when
hit,
he debuted in
you said-
AEW, that first countdown number, as soon as that beat hit, I was like, "Oh, that's Christian." It's just that it builds, that countdown, and then it's just like, bam, it's there. So I've always loved Christian's TNA song.
I'm still not behind AJ's song.
We don't
No,
want no.
Yeah,
The other one I
I'm not
really
really into
want-
AJ. I love AJ, but not his theme.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy, version 1.
Oh
When he used to-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can slam a tornado.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Matt doesn't like rainy days. Matt hates mustard.
Jeff Hardy's I never cared for.
No, well, I mean that was the Hardy Boys theme.
Jeff's TNA songs weren't bad. They were
Well,
that's
that
what,
was his own
His
band.
Paro Oxygen
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
Fuck Paro
but that was
Oxygen.
his that was his character.
I don't. I
know.
haven't found the right fucking drug to listen to that music. I don't know what he's
Well,
on,
ask
but
Jeff
it ain't
what he
working
thinks.
for me.
So I know, so I can listen to
AJ's
it.
TNA songs were definitely better.
AJ's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Get ready to fly.
Yeah.
yeah. It was yeah.
How about Eric Bischoff?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm back.
Again, than ever.
Yeah.
Glorious for Bobby Roode.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That-
Glorious
that's
got
good.
it. That
That's
was one of the
great.
best.
Yeah.
I mean, when that hit, everybody wants that. The moment you hear
The
that,
NXT, yeah, that thing was way over that thing. Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people who get over in NXT with their songs.
Yeah.
And then they go to the main
Ziggler.
roster.
That's a good one.
The record break, the record scratch.
I like Dolph
I am
Ziggler's ability.
perfection.
Uh,
yeah.
I haven't
I
heard
like-
his comedy.
what, is that the I'm Here to Show the World?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one, okay.
Well, Perfection was his first one.
Oh, okay. I
and
like
then
Here to Show the World.
was a spin-off of
Here to Show the
Perfection.
World invokes a very fun time in wrestling for me, where I literally was very invested in when is that fucking song gonna hit?
I'm pretty
When
sure
is he gonna cash in?
Yeah,
I love
was a great
That was
cash
my
in.
favorite time of Dolph Ziggler.
I could
Oh,
be
yeah.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure he still had Perfection when he had the briefcase.
Oh yeah,
And then when he won, I think that's when it changed to
Mm.
Here to Show the World.
yeah. I wanted to hear that.
Speaking of somebody from earlier, or thinking about Edge.
Yeah.
Which one?
You
Rob
think you know
Zombie.
me?
Yeah, my Durango, number 95.
Alter Bridge.
Which
Oh,
one's that?
Metalingus.
Metalingus,
His
Oh,
new one.
Metalingus.
His current
Oh,
one.
okay, okay. Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
the other that you think you know me or whatever?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's always had good things.
Brood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Brood was such a
Yeah,
fun one.
yeah.
But what about the Fiend?
Yeah.
I mean, really,
Ray's theme.
the entrance is a big part
Which
of
I
that.
was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Everyone holding up their phones and stuff. That's
I
a big
think
part
yeah,
of it.
it is. I mean, it's cool. I like the words to it.
But again, the Fiend song is a spin-off of
Ray's.
Bray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say the Wyatt family song, the
Yeah.
original one. That
But if you-
one's pretty
If you
cool.
take
Yeah.
away all that and it's just a song, is it great?
No,
Is it something you
well,
like
the
crank up in your
Wyatt
car?
family, the Wyatt family song.
Yeah.
How-
Yes,
how
I like
can-
Wyatt yes, I've
Yeah, I
definitely
like
gone
that
out of
one.
my way to listen to
Yeah,
that.
but the
before.
Fiend one is just music.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Well,
such a,
no, the Fiend is Bray's, just
A harder version.
Yeah.
deeper, darker.
Yeah.
but it doesn't like set the mood.
And
for
Yeah.
things
also
like that.
added stuff with heel hurt.
Yeah.
Mixed
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
It's like
How-
an ominous.
How can we forget our truth?
What's
Which
up?
one? Not K Quick.
Yeah.
Quick,
Get
going
rowdy.
rowdy. Gonna do some things. Gonna get fired from WWE, and
Go
Road
to
Dogg's
TNA.
gonna get on house arrest.
But I mean, when his music starts, you know it's gonna be a fun time. I mean, it's
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
he's a
Every
comedy.
time.
You know, it's
Instantly recognized. Gotta go with John Cena.
Because
too.
they what about
Yeah.
Which one?
I like
Any of them,
Thugonomics.
really.
I like
As
Thugonomics.
soon as
Third,
they hit, you know
Thugonomics
it's
is
Cena.
probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite. But I'm just saying his themes have always been.
But
very
Yeah.
Thugonomics, he really just talked the whole way to the ring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the fucking I don't
Yeah.
like that. That annoys me.
Yeah.
It's maybe because I saw that fucking that prank phone call a little too many
Oh,
times.
yeah.
His
I-
name is
I
John
swear when
Cena.
that thing came out, I got it sent from everyone on my Facebook list.
Oh.
Everyone's like, "You love wrestling, you're gonna love this." I fucking saw it. I saw it. I probably was like, I fucking saw it.
And when that would hit in the arena, it was either cheer, people were
Yeah.
going crazy, or they were like us.
No, it was females and kids
Yeah.
cheered.
Yeah.
Men booed.
Cena sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, but I liked Word Life. I liked Thugonomics.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And Cena's rap album wasn't bad.
It was though.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was.
Bad, bad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad man. Fucking 18 video.
But
That was terrible.
I won bought it, so I can't say anything.
Yeah.
You bought it? I didn't buy it.
I had it too. Yeah.
You bought it?
I have it.
I bought it used though, so
That's
and
good.
paid full price.
I think I got it for Christmas.
I would never buy that.
What about old school like Honky Tonk Man?
Honky Tonk Man
That's
is one of
funny.
my favorite. Every time I hear it, and that is the same. It's an earworm for me. Honky Tonks and fucking Baby Tonight.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say
Jeff
that.
That wasn't his theme, but Baby Tonight gets stuck in my head, and I'm gonna.
Well, because they were promoting it like he actually had an album coming
Yeah.
out because John had said
That was on my Christmas list that year for my parents. Of the Jeff Jarrett album.
Really?
Come with my baby night. Like we can't find that thing.
Doesn't
They
exist.
still can't find it.
It was on, but that song was on the same one. The same. It was a cassette. It wasn't even. I don't think they did CDs yet when that came out. The same one with the Lex Luger. It wasn't his theme. It was the hero.
Oh,
I'll be your hero.
Oh, on the cover of Superstars.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember having the tape.
Yeah.
And after Hero was over, Doink started playing, but it wasn't the good Doink. It was the bad Doink. So I'd always flip it. So Hero and then Doink, and then it went to the next, and then it started with Baby Tonight, and then Perfect. Dude, this is the weird shit I remember. I can't remember what you guys tell me an hour ago, but like that shit resonates with me. I don't know why.
What about Mark Henry? Somebody go and get the
such a
wing
good
split.
movie. Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
okay.
one. Yeah.
Hall of Pain.
Sexual chocolate's better.
Yeah.
Giving birth to a hand.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get the ass.
So
Yeah.
we touched on Judas. I fucking hate Judas. I don't get why people love it.
That was their first hit.
whose first hit.
Fozzy.
There's
First
no
number
such
one.
thing as a hit. That's when it comes to Fozzy. There is no hit. And I saw that stupid ass music video they just put out with him on a roller
Sanity.
coaster. Who wears that much
Yeah.
jewelry and clothing on a roller coaster? It's
Yeah.
hot.
When they're 50 years old. They're like,
Yeah.
You're gonna lose it. He's wearing necklaces and rings and a hat. Whoever wears that on a roller coaster?
Well, that's why he's insane for wearing all that shit. You're gonna lose it when you do the first one.
He's insane to think people are gonna buy that album.
About Teddy
I thought really
Biasi.
well.
Yeah.
Money, money, money.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thing.
Did you like for
Virgil had
Jericho?
a better thing.
For Jericho, did you like his debut music or the later like
Ooh.
glow jacket music?
Save us.
Yeah.
I think his debut is
Yeah.
my favorite.
The debut, I think, is a good one.
No,
Not,
no
not his
words.
debut though, because actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say the debut one wasn't. It wasn't the same though. Didn't they tweak it right
Yeah.
after his debut? So I'd say his second theme technique
Yeah.
was probably my favorite.
I mean, you gotta go with Rey Mysterio.
What,
a good
Boyka
one.
Boyka?
Yeah.
I.
You gotta go
Who's
with
that jumping off the boat?
Yeah.
Oh!
Sure, who's that climbing the fence?
Oh man.
No, he's not Mexican.
He's
Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
San Diego.
I think
I mean, he's Mexican, but he's not from Mexico.
another one, the most iconic, Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah.
The use
That was
Uh,
the Patriots though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, technically that's Patriots. And actually, I think that was used before that. Mark Henry used it before Patriots.
Really?
wow.
When Mark Henry came in as like when his original gimmick when he was the Olympic guy, and he was coming in. I
okay.
think he was feuding with Lawler, but then he got hurt or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, right after.
I think that was originally actually his theme.
I mean, when Taz debuted.
Taz's
That
was
was a good
cool.
one.
I think honestly though, Taz's debut when you're talking about that, it's because it was in Madison Square Garden. If
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
in the on the East Coast and Northeast, even
But I mean, his
It wasn't
song,
gonna be.
even that heartbeat, you knew.
the
like, he
heartbeat's
was-
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all didn't say it yet, Mr. Ass.
Yeah, that
I'm
one
an
cracks
ass,
me up.
man.
I love to pick them.
Yeah.
Love to stick 'em.
And his other one has funny YouTube videos. The I've Got It All.
The one from
The one with Billy Gunn?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the one Billy Gunn song set to Full House.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta see
and,
that.
And then they did like Step by Step.
I
and
gotta
they
see
did
that.
Family Matters.
I definitely gotta see that.
Like the opening. Yeah, I saw that
DX?
recently.
I know you guys
It's
didn't
funny.
watch a lot of ROH, so you don't know, but I'd
Mhm.
love for you guys to go check out Kevin Steen's theme from ROH. It was really good. It's like it's by a band. It's not Blue Oyster Cult, but it's like Blue something or
I think I've heard it.
it's
before.
really good. I
October?
really no,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
no. It's not like a
Yeah,
It's like Blue something or something blue. I don't remember, but if you just look up on YouTube,
Yeah.
Kevin Steen ROH, it was a really good song, and I kind of wish they would have pulled that into WWE because it was really good. But obviously, they would have to get some copyrights. And shit.
I always thought the Takas was annoying, like his original.
Oh,
yeah, that-
yeah, that's all it was. Like 2 minutes. Like, oh, it's so annoying.
Oh, what about? And I fucking love it, but I hated the way they executed it. Do you know what the Steiner's theme was?
Oh, yeah, the Michigan.
Michigan's
But they did it in like such a farty way that it wasn't actually like a good. They should have had like a real big marching band record it, but they didn't. They did it on like a synthesizer and shit. It
Yeah.
just sounded terrible. But yeah, that's what they used. And also from that same era, Ludwig Borga.
Is it
Okay.
recording?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
I can.
That was a fun little pause.
yeah.
Stop touching things.
The mouse turned off.
The mouse turned off.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get a better mouse.
Um.
Oh, did I throw you off?
So Triple H. I mean that.
Which one? King of
Time to
Kings.
play the game.
King of Kings.
King of
King
Kings,
of Kings is the
good.
best.
Yeah.
I actually like his China era.
My Time.
Yeah.
My time,
Yeah.
my time
Yeah.
is the second
Yeah.
best.
Mhm.
Game is the third.
You like King of Kings better than my
I
Time?
like King. Oh hell yeah! I mean,
Joe's got the shirt there.
I was gonna say it's
Motorhead.
Motorhead, and Game is good, but when Lemmy was too fucking drunk to remember the words.
I
Was it
don't remember
WrestleMania?
that. Yeah.
In the game, when I think I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Just trying to kick your ass. But King of Kings is awesome.
My Time was just so badass.
I listen to King of Kings. I will go out of my way and if I'm listening to Motorhead, if you go on Spotify, King of Kings is part of his lineup of Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game is not, but King of Kings is. King of Kings is a good fucking song. Take that away. Erase Triple H from your thoughts.
Mhm.
Erase wrestling from your thoughts. That song is awesome
Yeah.
because it has a story. It tells a story. It's a really good song. It didn't have to be a wrestling theme.
Yeah, just listen to the words. On
Yeah.
your knees, dog.
Yeah, I love Motorhead.
I
So
got, I got two I just thought of.
what?
Macho Man.
Mm.
Circumstances.
Yeah. The Graduation.
Yeah.
Is the other one Buff Bagwell?
Ric Flair.
Buff Daddy.
Ric Flair.
I'm buff.
hell
I'm
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, you hear that, you know it's Ric
Yeah,
Flair.
Ric
right?
Yeah.
Flair is great.
I mean, it's not really words, but you
It
hear
really-
that.
no, but it really is, yeah.
Same with Macho. You
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Macho.
Graduation song.
Well,
Yeah.
if you do Macho, then you gotta do Jay Lethal.
No, because his wasn't as good because he had the.
The TNA version.
Yeah.
But that was a spot on impersonation, though.
NWO.
Yeah.
NWO, yes,
Which
not
version?
Hogan.
Yeah.
Not Hogan because technically that was a Jimi Hendrix song.
That's-
What-
yeah.
What did he use? Voodoo
Voodoo
Child?
Child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just didn't
Great
no words
song.
to it.
Mhm.
Well, Hogan, what about his red and yellow theme?
Oh, his WCW Red and
Yeah,
Yellow
yeah.
theme? Hell
Yeah,
yeah. I
Red and
love
Yellow,
that
yeah.
song. Yeah, Jimmy Hart wrote that.
He
He's
wrote
got
a
the
lot of
red,
them.
white, and blue, and he doesn't
he did.
really want to work here. I can do this all day.
I never cared for Sting's.
No.
Just like the Crows.
Yeah, no.
The Crows calling.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh, I thought you actually meant like Sting, like Surfer Sting. He's
Oh.
the man called Sting. They just keep
Yeah,
saying that.
that wasn't good
Fucking-
either.
Okay, yeah.
The
we
Crow
get it.
one isn't either. It's just Crow
The
sound.
guy in the ring that was announcing it just told us he's called Sting. You don't have to keep telling me in the song.
I really liked Ministry Taker.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
With the Latin, with the satanic shit.
Yeah.
Of course
That
I
was
love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
How about a tie-in from our previous show, the tag team one?
Rockers,
Rougeau
yes,
Brothers.
Rockers are the greatest.
Oh,
The
the
Rougeau
Rougeos.
All American boys.
That's a good one.
And well, I mean, we haven't fucking said it yet, and I didn't want to be the one to bring it up, but like, what a rush!
Oh, yeah,
I
LOD.
fucking hate LOD. Always make it into one of our episodes.
After that, oh, what a rush! It's just generic.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
That pop. I mean, there's a reason that's what we call it today. Is the low word pop. because
Demolition.
there's something. Demolition was
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
Demolition
Their
was
theme.
amazing.
Yeah.
Except
Here comes
again, the
the
words are
ass.
terrible. Terrible.
Here comes the smasher.
You don't even tell me who they are. They tell me in the ring. Stop saying your name.
The demolition. Yeah.
Walk into existence.
Yeah.
But again, and then the whole outfits and everything, it all tied together.
Yeah, the gimp masks.
The bondage scare.
Yeah, bondage, sexual, BDSM. Yeah.
I saw Pulp Fiction. Hey, that guy's dressed like Demolition.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed Sami Zayn.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah! Well, I
Yeah.
love ska, man. And that's why I love Sammy.
I'm not
That's why I'm
crazy
gonna
about
smack
it.
that fucking head
No?
off your head.
How about
I-
Becky Lynch?
Really? You don't like Sami Zayn?
I don't hate it. I'm just saying it's
You don't like ska. That's it. I mean, it's a fuck ska song, and it's an awesome ska song. I listen to that. I will go out of my way to listen to that also because it will fucking make me dance. When I
I was
when
gonna
I
say that gets you into.
oh yeah when you I want to fucking
Yeah.
I mean every time I hear
I mean,
ska,
the way
fucking
he
go
comes
for
to
it.
the ring,
No,
that's
fucking
like
Suicide Machine song, Suicide Machine turn on.
Yeah.
I love ska.
Cesaro's I don't really care for because
No.
it's just music. There's nothing.
Or his old one.
I know most of us probably don't like him, but Goldberg. I mean, he's.
I hate Goldberg's song.
But you knew
is
When
that.
it
Yeah, it
plays,
is,
I
yeah.
know it's not iconic. It's
The fans made it.
The
that way.
fireworks and all
Yeah.
the stuff that's what
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Gold. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
piped in though.
I
That
know.
shit's not real. Just like Judas.
What about
Nobody's fucking singing it.
Brock Lesnar?
I like
Yeah.
until they, yeah, I like the original when they
Here
didn't
Comes
have-
the Pain.
when
The
they
first
add-
one.
yeah, the Here Come the Pain. Not when they added all the extra shit to it. His newer run,
Yeah.
they added too much.
His
to it.
original run was good.
They added too much distortion, and they really fucked with the audio. But the original one was really good because again, you want to talk about setting a mood for a guy.
Yeah.
This is hard. This is bass. This is something you're about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Joe's
Yeah.
TNA theme. You knew shit was about to hit the
Yeah.
fan.
Mhm.
Joe's gonna kill
Another
you.
tag team. How about Motor City Machine Guns?
Yeah.
I don't remember their song.
It was kind of fast paced.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't remember their song.
Or
I
beer
love-
money.
Beer Money, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember MCMG's song, to be honest. I love MCMG, but I do not remember their song.
So, did you like Latino Heat better, or did you like Heel Eddie?
Ooh. I like that Gangsta Lean that he used
The
right
heel
before he
one?
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good one.
Honestly, I don't remember.
We
it.
lied.
It's about
cheat,
time
we
to step
steal.
into the
Oh,
gangsta
okay, yeah, I
lane.
remember
It's
that.
about that time, homeboy.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I mean, honestly, I don't like any of them.
Yeah,
I
really?
like Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. His themes were never really. I probably like not Latino Heat, the other one.
Lie, cheat, and steal.
Yeah, Lie,
Yeah, that's
Cheat,
a good
Steal,
one,
right?
though.
Yeah.
I liked when he was a heel. It added that ring to it, and
Yeah.
then, like
Just
just
all it said was
slower.
Latino Heat over and over
Yeah.
again. I was like, there's like no words to this song.
And the Mamacita.
Yeah.
China. That was
Oh, what
funny.
about China's?
Yeah.
Don't treat me like a woman. Don't
Yeah.
treat me like a man.
Uh,
Just treat me like I'm gonna kick your ass.
Just give me some drums, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Treat me like a person. Because people are shitty.
We didn't say a lot of current themes, did we? I really like the new
No, I
stuff.
said
Honestly, I
once
don't-
Jim
I don't
Johnson
fucking-
left.
he said
It was,
Sami
I honestly,
Zayn,
I mean, yeah, besides
Becky
Sam, but
Lynch,
again,
shit, there's a lot
Jim
of
Johnson was still there for Sam. Well, did Jim
I
Johnson do
don't know. I
Sammy?
think he left.
I
Like,
think CFO actually did
Yeah.
do Sammy's.
yeah, I think he left like when the ECW came. Maybe after ECW,
Oh wow.
like
Like,
2010.
I think
I
for-
don't know.
For Drew being the big main guy, his theme isn't that
Boring.
great.
I couldn't tell you what his theme is.
It's just like
Scottish
bagpipes.
music.
Yeah.
I like Bobby Lashley's old theme better.
I like.
I don't remember it. Can you?
I like that one they didn't use long. That Hell Will Be Calling Your Name, the one with the lyrics.
I don't know.
He used it for like a few months before he left the first time.
I always loved MVP's song.
I'm
Oh,
coming.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Good for our other things. too.
Nobody can stop me. Well, the cops might, depending on where you are. So relax.
Kennedy, he kept kind of a similar thing.
I like
WWE
Kennedy's
TNA.
entrance. It was his,
Yeah,
his theme
theme
song was
wasn't nothing.
okay.
It was
No,
basic,
I
yeah.
mean, it actually had pretty good lyrics.
Turn up the trouble.
Yeah. Turn up the trouble till it gets real loud. It was,
Yeah.
it was
All,
actually a good
all anyone
theme.
remembers is him on the
Exactly.
mic.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. I think
Mhm.
He
without that,
overdid, yeah.
yeah, his song was good.
You probably don't remember this, but Alex Riley.
Oh, I do.
Say
it to my face.
say it to my face.
Yeah.
I
I like
love-
Alex Riley.
I
don't
love
remember.
A.
Yeah.
Riley.
Is that
I
when he
love
went to
his
NXT?
song. No, it was even when he was with Miz.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
he had different versions. Like when he was with Miz, it was just the basic whatever. When he was in NXT, it was kind of like a heelish
Mm.
vibe, but it was the same song.
Hmm.
So, but I always loved that song. Like it's every wrestling game, I always try to get that song in there.
I made Alex Riley a world champion in one of the games, like 2012 or something like
I
that.
always loved it.
I liked
What
it.
about the Miz? He's had a couple different themes, but
I like I Came to Play.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I Came to Play is okay. Yeah.
Mhm. Morrison's.
No.
Yeah.
like
his is his
This
is
ain't
the,
no make believe.
I don't like
but it's all because he always does that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
when they do
Yeah.
it slow mo, that's really just TV.
Yeah.
If you're there in person,
Yeah.
it doesn't look as great, you know.
That's
Wow,
true.
way to ruin fucking kayfabe.
Oh,
dude.
sorry, man.
There might be kids watching.
You didn't really move that slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his theme's okay.
Yeah.
I like,
Morrison's?
yeah, I like the Miz. I like his themes though.
I don't know. There's honestly, when we're talking about current AEW, we touched on a couple, but I can't think of
We
any.
would like any girl themes. That we,
AEW, Darby Allin. I like this.
What's it? I don't even know his. I don't watch
Although
enough.
I really like Bailey's new theme,
Yeah.
I like Bailey's. Yeah, new theme. Yeah.
the heel theme.
I mean, I like her old theme too.
Yeah. It's at her character.
And Becky's though. Becky's is probably the best female theme out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
the
like,
man. Back
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you're like,
It's
the
"Fuck
same
yeah, here we
theme,
go.
though.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What about Emma?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
do, 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 do.
Yeah.
I
liked that version of it. No, terrible theme, but I like
Yeah.
that. I like that bubbly version of that.
I like
yeah.
Sasha's song.
I like her older one.
I don't like any of them.
Like,
More than
the one
Snoop
without
Dogg
Snoop
one.
Dogg,
The one
yeah.
without Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Had a dream I didn't make it.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't resonate with me.
Mhm.
Of course, I love Natalia's.
Oh yeah, it's just
It's the
same.
Well, they put some
Basically.
awesome fucking. Yeah, that's the only great thing about Bret Hart is that he had a really cool theme. Because he had at that time he had that awesome guitar solo. It was really ripping. They fucking played the frets really well.
And he's Canadian.
Shit.
I liked Orange Cassidy's original theme.
Yeah, what is it now? I saw somebody post something
the
about.
Pixies.
Oh yeah,
Out of
Pixies.
My
Yeah, you're right.
Mind or
Yep, you're right.
something.
Yep, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know why are they doing this where they're adding all these like real artist songs. Make your own shit.
Yeah.
You know, AEW seems to be doing that a lot.
Yeah, well, they said they
Don't.
did
I
that
hope that
because-
don't fucking let Jericho do everybody's theme. That would be terrible. I would never. I would fucking watch AEW on mute if that happened.
I mean, Kenny has his own theme. The Bucks have their own theme.
Kenny's is like a.
I really enjoy Cody's theme.
Oh yes, we haven't talked about
Oh.
Cody's. I have gone out of my way to listen to that. It's really good lyrics.
It is.
Mm.
Somehow it wasn't written for him, but it really plays to his character.
Downstate is a great band.
It's a really good song.
I love
I,
it.
I would listen
Why
to
was
more.
Steven
of that.
WWE?
Yeah. Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Only
you
smoking
almost
mirrors.
mean- yeah.
I like
that was
that.
good, yeah.
Downstate.
I don't
That was
remember.
Downstate again.
When he
Oh,
was
was it? I don't-
dashing
I don't
Cody
remember
Rhodes.
So Downstate does Ziggler's, Ryder's, Miz, and Cody's.
Figure they're all friends.
Yeah.
Well, not Cody. Cody's not really in that group. I mean, they're still friends, but he's not in the group. Do they do Morrison's?
No.
No.
I think that's Stone Free Experience. Why I know that, I don't know.
You just threw it out there.
Yeah.
And why
it's
you share
common
that?
knowledge.
Yeah.
Everybody,
yeah.
like the Beatles, everybody knows that.
I mean, obviously, we don't like what Cody's doing, but his song is just.
It's just getting really annoying. It's like every week I get a little more.
Although
annoyed.
I'm kind of a little bit excited for this Alistair Cody.
If that motherfucker doesn't put him.
No,
over,
Alistair's gonna go over. Alistair's gonna go over, but it's
I'm gonna talk. What's the next show?
Sunday.
Did you guys?
No, not Sunday. That's
No,
Summer.
that's
Money in the Bank.
Money in the
Money in
Bank.
the Bank, and Saturday is Slammiversary.
September.
When I was
All
gonna say
Out.
what? Oh, that's
I'm pretty
September?
sure Chicago,
Oh, yeah, it is.
yeah.
It is,
Yeah.
Of course, we should know that September.
Did anybody else watch Dynamite?
I did not.
It was a really good
yeah,
show. It drew over 1 million views.
Oh,
Wow.
the Fighter Fest night one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I saw Darby Allin put a fucking hook in Ethan Page's mouth. He took the
Turnbuckle,
turnbuckle
yeah.
hook and he fucking put it in his mouth and was like pulling on it. That was actually pretty badass.
He also did the coffin up through the coffin.
I saw that on
After he
Facebook or
put him
something.
Oh, yeah?
in the
Yeah.
coffin, yeah. But I thought
Was it a casket match?
It was a coffin match.
Oh, okay, coffin
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Maybe then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah,
kind
no,
of like the
that's what it
Kamala
was.
matches were a coffin match, and then the Yokozuna were a casket match, and then they were casket match from there on out.
But Cody and Malachi, Alistair, whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess we should get used to it.
They,
I'll try to get used
Well,
to
see,
it.
it's weird, though,
They cut a
'cause-
promo on each other, but it was really cool because Cody was dressed in a white suit and Alistair was in a black suit. So it was really cool, like the visual.
And do you
Like
okay?
Shawn
so
and
did you,
Taker.
did you know? Yeah. So did you notice that he's adding some purple to his eye?
yeah, it's
It
all
makes me. It
underneath.
still makes me think he's gonna end up as the leader of the Dark Order to turn them back to heels.
It's really
Well,
cool. It's weird because
Speaking
he's.
of that, though, I was thinking like maybe they should take some of them members out, like
Nah.
John Silver. Like, 'cause
Here's what
he's
we
still
do.
Over.
Here's what we do. I'll lay it on the line now, and we're past the themes. We're done. We're doing fucking fantasy booking. Here's what you do. Malachi beats Cody at All Out. Okay, and the main that night is going to be Hangman and Kenny, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hangman wins. Lights go out. Dark Order is in the ring celebrating with Hangman. Lights go out. Malachi's in the ring, and all of the Dark Order turns on Hangman, and they follow Alistair and Malachi, and then you set up Malachi and Page for the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
fucking do
That
it.
is
I
awesome.
thought about that
You do
too.
it where you never let them touch. Every time Paige is in the ring or trying to get to him. Someone from the Dark Order is stopping it. You go one by one. He has to beat through all the Dark Order through that whole 3-month period that is between All Out and whatever the next one is. That Full Gear.
Probably.
You expand it. Every week you can have something there where they never have to touch though. And then finally, I don't even need to see Malachi get the belt. I want Paige to keep that belt. I want him to be a long-term champion. So I'd be okay with that, with Malachi not going over for the belt. But what you do is finally they are face to face. Like the go home show before whatever the next show is that after All Out, if it's Full Gear, I don't remember. Lights go out, Malachi's gone, and you fade to black on TNT or whatever channel they're on by then.
TBS probably.
Yeah, TBS, with Paige just standing in the ring. Fade to black. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Well, or you could also essentially do the same thing, but lights go out, come back on, Paige is laid out.
Nah, you got to make him look strong. You can't lay him out. You got to make him look strong because Paige is coming as the underdog. You don't want to then the next gimmick, the next feud he does, he's the underdog again. He's the champion. He's got to look strong and he's got to stand up in the face of anybody who gets in his face. So he's got to look strong. He can't get laid out. He's got to beat everybody. And then we haven't seen them touch. No, Malachi will always never be in fucking wrestling gear. I don't want to see Malachi wrestle. I want to see him wrestle Cody and then not wrestle until pay-per-view. I want to pay to see Malachi wrestle. I want him in a suit every week, standing on the apron or standing on the entrance while someone from the Dark Order is doing his bidding for him.
We've all said Hangman, deserves to be the champion. He's an original.
Oh yeah, no.
But I'd also be okay if Tommy End went over. I mean,
he's
he's
another WWE guy, and you're going to hear that.
Is it though?
It's not. It's not the same thing. I gave out shit with the fucking Paul White and Mark Henry and Christian. There's a difference between getting those guys who have the WWE name and guys who have worked for WWE, but they're not those. None of them three, up to right now. I'm still holding out hope on Buddy Murphy. They weren't big names in WWE. You're not bringing them in saying former WWE star.
Yeah.
These are guys who can make the rest of their career in AEW. Paul White's career is done.
Yeah.
Mark Henry's career is done. Christian's career is done. Not done saying they can never do anything again. Their name is cemented in history.
Like every
week, These guys, like
They were
Andrade and
underused.
Alistair, still have to make their name. Because if they weren't in AEW or they're nowhere to be seen on the indies or whatever in 10, 15 years, they're just going to go down as, oh, remember when that guy was in WWE? Oh, yeah, I remember him. They had some good matches.
Yeah.
Now's their chance to really cement their name as, holy shit, did you see Andrade's back or, whatever.
But I also agree, Hangman, that would be their original champion. That would be their
I want Hangman to
Kenny
hold that
is
belt.
there,
home
but
ground.
he's a owner.
I want Hangman to win that belt and hold it for a long time.
How do you feel
But
about
have some really good feuds in between.
How do you feel about Brian possibly going to AEW?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's really why. What do you want to see?
There's some dream matches there.
There's a
He
couple
loves
matches.
wrestling, so
he
for
does.
him, it's just
yeah, that would be
He
wrestling.
would be doing
It's not
it for money.
entertainment.
He just
Yeah,
wants to wrestle.
Yeah.
He lost those years with his concussions, whatever. So
No, neck.
neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we saw a preview of that triple threat in ROH with
Yeah.
Kenny and Tyler Black,
And
and it was insane. So only imagine what.
they're
Now
all-
that
they
Kenny
all-
knows what
they
to
all
do.
have more skills
Yeah.
now than
Yeah,
what we saw. Yeah.
I mean, it's just dream matches, man. Again, Daniel Bryan was always looked down on in WWE because of his size, and it's the same thing with the Kofi thing. He was champion because the fans pushed for it,
yeah.
not because
Yeah.
they wanted him to
I
be
think
champion.
that hurt Daniel Bryan because in WWE's eyes, we didn't make you a star,
Can we just call him Brian from here on out?
Brian.
Brian
Honestly,
Danielson.
I know. Yeah, I was
They
gonna say,
made you a star.
we can just touch on it. So that's either his first name or his last name. We'll just say Brian.
the fans got him over, not
Yeah.
WWE's machine pushing him.
Well,
Now-
honestly, though, I mean, also CM Punk got him over. CM Punk leaving opened up the
Yeah.
door for Bryan. Without CM Punk, as much as everybody hated Punk for leaving and being a little crybaby bitch and taking his ball, and he's and now he's suing Colt Cabana, so he's even more of a piece of shit for that. Yeah. I like Punk, but there's the shitty things that he's doing. That opened up. Okay, people really loved Punk. We see it.
Yeah.
Everybody's reaction. So who's the guy that's next in line to Punk?
Yeah.
Who can we give the ball to?
And that all happened in a
Right.
matter of a year.
Less than a year.
Because Mania 29, Punk was facing Taker.
Yeah,
And then after that, he left.
He left at Royal Rumble. He left
Yeah.
the night after Royal Rumble.
So
that
3
Batista
months.
won. Yeah,
3-4 months.
They went from
Yeah.
Punk leaving to Bryan being in the main event of WrestleMania, and twice he wrestled 3 guys that night,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all members of Evolution minus Ric Flair.
Mhm.
You can't really put him over any better than that in that time period. That's essentially. I know it's not entirely like that, but that's essentially like saying Dean Malenko is going to beat Hulk Hogan, and then he's going to beat Nash and Hall in the main
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
That's maybe not Dean Malenko, but I mean Benoit. Let's say Benoit. It's like that's a better analogy. Benoit is going to beat Hogan in the first match of the night, or early. I don't know if it was the first match, and then he's going to beat Hall and Nash later in a triple threat. Oh, I just made myself really excited. I wish they would have done that.
I mean-
and Bryan was just, us as fans were just tired of the same people.
Yeah.
Bryan was new. Hey, give this guy a chance.
And he
No
had
more Cena,
talent.
No more
Yeah.
Orton.
The
no
The
more-
way I see it is, I was tired of slams. How many guys were the champion that do slams, body slams, or power bombs?
bombs.
It's
Mhm.
the same. Pick up a guy and throw you down to the mat. Bryan was, I'm going to use my skills against you and break you down. Kicks, the fucking enziguri, all the shit that he did, the knees. It was all different from what you saw in a main event picture, and that's what I wanted at the time. It's still what I want. It's the wrestling that I love.
See, the
Same.
Malachi thing, they call him Tommy N, but they also call him Malachi. So I wonder if he's going to eventually do
His
the
Instagram
two.
name is still Tommy End.
But when he
Malachi
signed,
is supposed to be
his,
play
like-
on this something.
yeah.
Tommy is who he really is. Malachi is like his dark version of himself.
So like Bray and the
Stuff
Fiend.
like
Wow.
Red.
Because when he signed, it said Tommy N, and in parentheses it said Malachi Black.
It's whatever. I don't care. I mean, names are names. Nothing's going to be as bad as LA.
Either
Knight.
way, these yeah.
Every fucking episode we mentioned that. Did you see? So I saw on Instagram they did a thing where he did he had like a kid. So who's the heel and face in that?
LA Knight's the heel.
And Grimes is the
Grimes is
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's got popular. with the
Really?
fans. Yeah.
I guess I'm missing that. So
So
I
he's kind
got.
of a goofy,
Yeah. They all chant to the moon.
because
When
he's
he
kind of
comes
goofy
out.
like Santino. So
Yeah.
they like him.
He's such a good wrestler. I don't like what he's doing. I really wish. I think he's getting fucking.
I like
misused.
Eli Drake. I don't like LA.
I like Eli Drake too. I hate what they're doing. But like they did a thing where there was a kid, he mowed his grass,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and then he got pushed in the pool. It's like, come on, that's not what these guys. These are two of the best wrestlers that we have right now, and you're doing this shit with
Yeah,
them.
they don't need this shit. Just
Just stop.
I just
Come
thought
on.
of the theme.
What?
Mick Foley.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
like it. Don't like it. Oh, no, fucking Mankind.
Yeah.
That was good. The old Mankind, the original.
Oh,
Mankind,
the
he had
Otis
two.
feud or
So he
whatever?
had two themes.
Yeah.
He would have one to come out with and one to leave with.
Really?
That
Yeah.
that was cool. Like the ripping the hair out Mankind. The fucking
At the
Yeah, the
end,
screeching.
and he had it done that way purposely.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
like when he came out, he was deranged and crazy. And once
Yeah.
he won, they played piano music. and
No, I think it was
calm.
reverse. I think it was reverse. He was calm and then he unleashed his shit. No, I thought it was
No, it
reverse.
was at the end of
Oh, okay.
They played piano music.
That
Yeah.
was
just
cool.
thought
I like
another-
that.
And another underutilized guy that the fans got over. And
Marty Jannetty, I know, but he used the Rockers team through the whole
well,
thing.
yeah. No, how about Rob?
I said Robin Dam earlier. Yeah. I said Robin Dam earlier. Yeah. I mean, that's that's
But
a
talking
fun
about, like,
theme.
One of a
guys that are
kind.
Yeah.
underutilized.
Yeah, that's a fun theme. Every time you hear that, you really want to just bop to
Joke
it.
up. Oh.
That too. Can't deny it. I mean,
And he's from Michigan,
yeah, he's from
Yeah.
like the Lower Peninsula, though. He's
Battle
from
Creek,
Battle Creek,
Michigan.
yeah.
home of Kellogg's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Kellogg's started as an anti-masturbation cereal.
It did.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So the doctor, he was a doctor, Dr. Kellogg. They had like a psych ward, and to stop people from masturbating is what they actually. That's how they
cornflakes.
marketed their
Yeah.
cornflakes
Yeah.
was to stop people from masturbating.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I masturbate into my cornflakes.
Irony of irony.
Fuck milk.
More protein.
Get his man milk.
Yeah. No, I don't finish. I just kind of like get really turned on when I see that little.
He was on this.
Welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast, Wes.
When you upload this video, can you blur my face? Like
Yeah, I do not give you permission.
Call me Mr. X.
Yeah.
Like he used to do Ric Flair's belt.
Yeah.
Cover it up. He was never here.
Yeah, we'll cover you
So-
with a tag belt.
Before Wes moved to the boring state of Ohio,
Yes.
nothing but cornfields. and
Terrible,
shit.
terrible
It's-
state of Ohio.
This is what we would do. I remember as a kid, you guys would just take me to wrestling events, and it would just be conversation.
Car ride would be-
I was your favorite uncle.
Yeah, that's true. So he
Probably
texted
still
me.
are.
That doesn't sound right.
He texted me with a new number, and it was like, "Who is this?" And he said, "Your favorite uncle." And then I said, "Wes." I don't know why, but
When he wanted to live with me, I'm like, what? Wes wasn't available.
You didn't want to move to Ohio?
but this is what it was like. And
No one would ever
it's-
want to move to Ohio.
Yeah,
I remember.
I didn't want
I,
to.
I remember
Jump up.
when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is the only time I stepped foot in that fucking state. I stopped at a gas station when we crossed the border. I put a Michigan shirt on and a
Oh,
Michigan hat on,
man.
and I said, "I dare someone to fucking say something." I wanted to start trouble that week. I wanted it. I went to Cedar Crest or Cedar Point.
Cedar Point,
Cedar
yeah.
Point.
Mhm.
I wore all Michigan gear. I wanted someone to say something. Not a goddamn soul said anything. I wanted to though,
That's
man.
good.
So
Yeah.
at Cedar Point though, you can actually I guess when you're driving behind Cedar Point, you can look across the bay or lake,
Yeah.
whatever it is, and that is Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. That's the closest I've gotten to Michigan. I still want to go. I want to go. Ann Arbor looks amazing.
Oh, my
It's fucking-
stepdad's from Detroit.
Yeah, no, not Detroit. I want
Yeah,
to go there.
no,
That's
don't go in
fucking
Center
trash.
City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just trash. I want to see Ann Arbor. It looks amazing. It looks beautiful, actually.
Mhm.
You get a little emotional here.
But
Why
then-
don't you go to Battle Creek? You can actually get some cornflakes.
Yeah, because Battle Creek's not Ann Arbor.
But-
If I'm going to Michigan, I'm going to Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor's still in the Lower Peninsula. It's not super high up, but
but this is what it was like. You know, great time, great
road
memories.
trips. We just have tournaments for
Yeah.
road trips.
Kurt Angle won a lot of
And
them.
we still do the
I'd make
tournaments
up
now.
tournaments and we would.
Like when we go to NXT or AEW.
it's
we
how
still
our
do
tournaments.
tournaments.
If you listen to our episodes, it's how our tournaments developed. I mean, that's how everything kind of started. Was you used to do those on? I mean, I wasn't with you guys. I'm a little. I'd come in a little later, and now Wes is left. I kind of took Wes's role, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but we were driving to NXT was my first one, and fucking
That's-
LOD won the fucking
Tag team
tournament. That's what we do when we drive. I'm trying to think while I'm driving
Because it was like an hour and a half
Terrible.
away.
And we did one on the way to AEW, didn't we?
I
Yeah.
don't remember who it was that we or what kind of one we did.
I
Was
think
it
it was the
NXT?
one that Kurt Angle
The one
won.
that for
It's
AEW
still
was
winning.
the. I went to the PWI 500 and I took the guys like whoever was number one, the 500 was number one, and I did that. Made a tournament out of the rankings of the 500.
He didn't know most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Justin and I had to like.
Yeah,
I
anybody
was
from
like,
like New Japan, he's
I
just
was like, who's
Oh.
cheeseburger? And Justin's like, I know who cheeseburger is.
Yeah,
Like,
Leon
cheeseburger
Ruff?
from ROH. Yeah.
yeah.
Come on.
Great times, great memories.
Yeah.
So
Lot of fun times.
unfortunately, he moved away, and we can't experience
But
this
it's
a
okay.
lot.
Well,
but this was
It's-
great.
It
This
makes
was
it makes it
fun.
more special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if
I mean, I see him every week, so.
Oh well, yeah.
and this
So,
is this is your first time back in 4 years.
Yeah.
4
Wow.
years.
I'm hoping to come back every year. I wanted to come back last year, but obviously
Oh,
that
yeah.
didn't happen. But yeah.
Yeah, recently in my
Pandemic.
Facebook memories, the picture outside of Red Robin popped up
Oh yeah.
from the last
Oh,
time.
wow,
I was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Last time we got the band back together.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was This was fun. This was great.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Wes does kind of throw off our J dynamic though. So
That's true, yeah,
we can't have him too much.
It's all J's and then West.
Yeah.
JWs.
No. No.
With their name tags.
No.
Well, we lost the Jehovah Witness audience.
Oh, that's okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
So now
I don't think are they even allowed to watch YouTube? I don't even know.
They're busy out knocking on doors.
They're not allowed to use the internet.
now's your plug time.
All right. So, yeah, check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/Westside of 515. I do movie reviews. We do the A-List Movie Club, Music Club.
John's on that as well.
The random pop vinyl hunts, Funko Pops. I
Oh,
do
really?
those.
They're not.
Yeah, I've got like 800 or something.
I don't know. I don't really get it.
Yeah.
They're cool, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't see the appeal of them.
Yeah,
I have a few. I have very few.
yeah.
But now I see like how. I mean, I got.
It's a slippery slope.
You can see.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera can't see, but like.
Right.
I went out of my way to find, if you see that Joker Batman one, I went out of my way to find that for Jared because it's actually really cool. I thought it was cool. I'd buy it for myself, but I bought it for Jared because, I'm a good friend, and he bought me a fucking NWA belt. So
That's fair.
it's a fair
Fair
trade.
trade.
Yeah.
And I also do like A-List Classics, which is classic movies, like those.
Empire Records, you got to do.
Yeah, I have to do that one.
That is a good. You can't fucking say that's bad. It's got fucking Liv Tyler in it and Rex Manning Day and what's the kid's name from Can't Hardly Wait? I don't know his name. It's got Guar in it too.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, what's and
They
that
sing
girl?
Sugar High on the Roof. That's a
Sugar
catchy
High.
song.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got what's the not Renee Zellweger. Shit. She's in like Mallrats too. She looks like Renee Zellweger, but she's not Renee Zellweger. It's also got the chick from that witch movie. I'm terrible with movies, man.
Nev Campbell.
No, but yeah, she's in that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in that movie. What's the blonde girl? The good witch in that movie.
Oh.
That she's in. Not Alicia Silverstone. What the fuck? She looks like Alicia Silverstone though. But she's the one that played
I know you're talking about,
that
yeah, the
shaves
main
her
character.
head. She's the good witch. And
Yeah.
what the fuck is that movie called? The witch movie.
Craft.
Craft.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Is it about Flares of Balk? Is that her name?
it might be.
The actress.
She's in The Waterboy, the girlfriend.
No. That's
Yeah.
the bad witch.
Oh, okay.
That's the bad witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other witch, the blonde / brunette, because I think she changes her hair like every
Found
movie.
out that she's actually a witch. The other three that because they were just like doing this thing and
Oh, yeah.
now they go,
Yeah. She's like the new girl in school.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Nev Campbell, Naomi something is the black girl, and then the chick that, like you said, is from Waterboy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have such a crush on her. The girl from Waterboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've liked goth girls my whole life.
Here goes John looking up ID.
Yeah, IMDb.
I am.
Can't
I'm
fucking- that- now
IMDb
we're
the
talking
shit out
about
of this.
it. We
Yeah.
gotta know.
But also Facebook.com
Yeah.
/ Let's True Paylist.
Yeah, some people still use Facebook.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter at Wes A-List, and also Instagram is at Wes A-List.
And his movies reviews, like I said earlier, don't really spoil much.
They're very down to earth. It's not that he doesn't talk in like sometimes-
pretentious?
Yeah, sometimes you watch movie reviews and they're just a little pretentious is the right word. He's down to earth. He's the guy that's watching the fucking movie. That's what it is.
He's like an everyman. He's not a critic. He's just like us,
Yeah, he's like the American dream.
I'm just
Another
a
good
common
name.
man.
That was a terrible name.
Unfortunately,
do. It's just no, that's terrible.
unfortunately, Wes can't join us at Hamburg.
Oh man,
Tomorrow
I'm
night,
I'm gonna drive up and
yeah.
fucking take you. Although I won't cross that. You can drive up.
If only
I'll
you
meet you
came
in
like
I can't hold. You can meet me at the border because I can't hold my breath that long. I can't hold my breath that long. I can't breathe.
if
the
only you would have
fucking
came
air.
down like a week later.
I already had my flight booked. John was like, "Can't you make it the week after?"
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. You should just
Yeah.
drive down. It's gonna be. It's. I was just telling people at work about it. There's this guy Cliff who's asking me about it. I was like, man, just come. Like, you don't even have to buy anything if you don't want. Because he's an old guy. He's not really into collecting. He really likes the old school guys. He just wants to see them.
Like you're just gonna walk in and just be like,
I
wow,
said, just fucking
this is-
yeah. We're so enamored with everything. It's amazing what's happening.
and we're a big part of that. So thank you to everybody involved in that. We're sponsoring that event.
But if you could stop texting us like late at night, that'd be great. I know some of you don't work, but or don't work early in the morning, but we do.
I know I'll wake up at 4:30 in the morning and blah blah blah. Share
You're
this.
not any better though.
But-
I don't get up till 5. You text us at 4:30 in the morning too, and then I'm like, oh well, I'm up. I mean, I don't have to get up till 5, but now I'm up at 4:30 because my phone went off.
Well, soon you'll be getting up anyway.
Yeah,
And there's I don't want to spoil it. I don't know if they're keeping it a surprise, but I showed Justin.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! Yeah, I think I'm the only one else that besides Jared that knows.
I
Am
can.
no,
Yeah, I didn't show anybody.
Don't show anybody else. It's so cool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And as a WCW fan, like old school WCW fan, I'm fucking ecstatic.
It's a
Like,
collector's
if
item.
you love old school WCW, you're gonna fucking flip for this.
And
I might actually bring some of my WCW ones to the show, but they're not gonna be as cool as this. This is fucking cool.
yeah, we're sponsoring a lot of stuff with Outbreak and the Legends of Hamburg Fan Fest. So
Unfortunately, I might not be able to make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping you will. You'll get there. You'll just be sick that day.
hey,
Just
I mean,
saying.
I might want to cut that part out of here.
No, I don't give a shit.
Trust me, nobody from work's watching this.
Somehow I think I'm going to be getting Tanya Harding in the
Yeah.
I'll know some guy that was kind of built like Justin came out of nowhere.
Pull up in a van, open the sliding door, pull you in, close it.
Yeah.
thank you, Wes, for joining us.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
having
you
me.
so much, man. It was
Yeah.
a blast to have you
Yeah, it
here.
was so fun. Brings back old times.
Definitely check out his reviews.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah, they're
spend
really
his own
fun.
hard
Yeah.
earned
I don't watch a lot of
money.
YouTube. It's something that I do watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watch like 3 things on YouTube.
And the cool thing about
Good
the,
Mythical Morning, OSW review, Wes's shit.
and the cool thing about the music stuff that you do is that it's diverse. It's a lot of there's different eras and different, so it's stuff for everybody. You know, one week might be current, one week might be 60s. You know,
You should do Britney Spears' debut album.
That would be interesting.
Hey, she's in the news right now.
Yeah.
She's got her own lawyer.
That would be a lot of hits, actually.
All I know is Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yeah.
Lucky was actually. I like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a kid when
I saw
it
it
was
in
out.
concert, man.
Well, I don't know if I'd see her in concert.
Free tickets.
Okay.
There you go.
I did see. I can't talk too much shit. I saw Chris Daughtry. I don't know you like Chris Daughtry.
That was his number 2.
I took my mom to see Chris Daughtry for her birthday.
There you go.
Also, I took her to see what's that country band?
Rascal Flatts.
Rascal Flats. Yeah. So
I've seen him.
Oops,
Yeah.
I did
Twice.
Yeah, that was cool. But also, they played with Journey, but not with Steve Perry. Yeah, not with him. But it was good. It was actually good. A lot of country people, a lot of white people. You people love country music. I
don't.
really do.
I don't.
You-
I don't listen to
you
country.
people.
I said
So-
what I said.
You're canceled.
I said what I said.
July 24th,
No, you can't be
Legends of
racist,
Hamburg
white boy.
Fan
It's okay.
Fest, Hamburg, PA. We're gonna have Chris Van Vliet at our table. We
Oh,
did
yeah.
an interview with him last week, and it was great.
Yeah.
Great guy,
Yeah, very
phenomenal, down to earth
cool. He
person.
didn't big time
Not
us at all.
AJ
He
Styles,
wasn't like
but phenomenal anyway.
he wasn't like I'm a big star. You guys are. You know,
He was awesome. It was one of the,
Very
it
cool.
was
That's
one of the coolest people I've ever met.
Yeah,
He's gonna go down. Look, Chris CVV. I'm gonna call him CVV. He's gonna go down as with Doug Williams as one of the coolest people I've ever met.
That's
Because
awesome.
Doug Williams is definitely Doug Williams will always be number one. He was the best. That was the coolest person I've ever met. And honestly, I felt like I could have been like, "Hey, you want to go grab a drink at the bar?" And yeah, he would have, and we would have just drank pints all night and hung out. So
I think one
But
of the
yeah.
closest we ever met too was Mick Foley. We
Yeah.
met him right after the Rumble.
I never met him, but I'm sure
Very
he is.
down there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure. I can't see it. I mean, somebody that invested in Santa Claus can't be a bad guy.
I mean, Legends of Hamburg is literally legends.
Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, it's
That's all you need to know. Just
That's
Marty.
all I care about. I mean, there's a couple. Aiden English. I've been listening to Aiden English's podcast now, and knowing that he loves whiskey, and I also love whiskey, so we're gonna have fun. I might get a whiskey bottle just to have him sign.
Justin will be drunk about an hour.
I don't think so. There's a difference between drunk and drinking. Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna pace myself, but it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be loose.
Beer, whiskey,
Loose.
from us anyway.
Yeah, beer, whiskey, and axe throwing.
Yeah,
let's
axe
throw
throwing.
sharp. Let's throw sharp objects at things
After
while
we've
I'm
been
drinking.
Yeah.
Yes,
Face
Oh, why
painting.
not? We did it.
face painting. Yeah, come get painted up like fucking Sting or LOD or Warrior. Yeah, that's the first thing. Ascension. Come look
Yeah.
like Ascension if you want. I don't know. Yeah.
Food trucks. We're gonna have cornhole. Come take pictures with us.
Or beanbag toss.
Yeah.
We established last week
Yeah.
that cornhole is a weird word to use.
meet and
I
greet.
call it cornhole because we're from Pennsylvania, but not everybody calls it that, and some people might think we're talking about getting
Something
cornholed,
else, yes.
and that's going to be a different thing. If people come up to me and ask if I can cornhole them, we're going to have a fucking problem.
That's an extra charge.
That's true. Like 20 is 20. You know, like $20 is
Depends on how much
$20.
you're paying.
We're going to have collectibles for sale. Everybody's going to have. There's so much collectibles. Tornado Tag Podcast is going to be live podcasting that whole day. I don't think we're going to be doing that, but I'm definitely going to ask them, if we could collaborate. I mean,
Yeah.
I love their podcast. Andy Header, Blackwell, they're good guys. They're going to be live podcasting, I think, the whole day.
I think so.
That's really fucking cool.
Yeah. That's gonna
He's
be.
not wrestling.
He will be.
Oh.
Not during the convention though.
Yeah,
No,
it's just 10 to 4.
Yeah.
We said all
He
day,
is,
so I thought he meant
Yeah,
like all
and
day.
the guy that's on the Andy Header from Tornado Tag Podcast is challenging for the belt that night at Outbreak Wrestling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
There's also going to be a ladder match. What else was announced? Oh,
A
mystery
trio tag.
Yeah, a trio tag. Matt Quay and Davey Boy. Holy shit! I can't wait to see those guys tag. together.
And
That's
Chris
gonna be so good.
Van Vliet will be a big part of Outbreak that night. Just come and have fun, man. Have fun. That's
I can't wait.
wrestling fans.
Same here.
This is a big convention.
I say I can't wait in like every episode we do, but like it's
here, man.
I'm
It's
having
here.
dreams
Yeah.
about it. I'm thinking about it, and I'm so excited. I'm nervous.
We're rubbing it in front of
Yeah, that's right. Wes, sorry. I'm nervous and
I'll be
excited
working.
about the entire thing. It's just gonna be.
You might have to be sick that day too.
Yeah,
I haven't been around this many wrestling fans
Yeah.
for a very long time.
it's gonna be great.
Even though it's only been like a year and a half, it feels longer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be great. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts every Friday.
Yep.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Anchor, Podcast Republic, etc.
Instagram, WLW1.
Yeah,
WLW
WLW Pod 1.
Pod 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Twitter is the same. Facebook is We Like Wrestling Podcast. This
If you
is
want to hear us talk about anything, feel free to send some suggestions. I don't mind.
when we're at the convention. Just come up, give us ideas.
If you want me to talk about Nothing But Trouble a lot more, we can do that.
Again, thank you, Wes,
It's
for
Tupac's
joining us.
first movie.
Yeah, it's true.
It is.
Yeah.
Technically, he has no credit on that.
Yeah.
It's just digital autograph. But it technically is Tupac's first movie. And Dan Aykroyd's only director.
Well, after that, they weren't going to let him make any more.
What?
After that, they weren't going to let him make any more.
Why? Dan Aykroyd loves aliens. I love Dan Aykroyd. Because he loves
There
aliens.
you go.
He also believes in the crystal skulls, which I don't really believe.
That's his
It's-
vodka.
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I really want to try.
I do too.
Especially
I don't like
vodka.
vodka though, so like I want to buy a bottle just to support him. It's kind of like the Rocks. Like I don't like tequila, but I'll buy a bottle just to support him. On the other hand, Conor McGregor, I supported his old whiskey, and now I don't want to fucking drink it again. But it was really good, but I don't want to drink it again because now he's a piece of shit.
The Crystal Skull, though, you would want it too because it's a skull bottle, so that's pretty cool.
I don't really like skulls, but crystal skulls are a thing. It's like we'll talk about this.
Indiana
after.
Jones.
I know.
No, but besides
Terrible.
Indiana Jones.
Terrible.
No. Besides
We
Indiana
three of
Jones.
us saw midnight premiere.
No.
Remember we were
Crystal
like,
skulls are a
does
real
that-
thing. Well, not a
Did
real
that
thing.
suck?
But there's a whole thing about actual crystal skulls.
Indiana Jones movie stuff.
No, it's not just no. God damn it! It's not just Indiana Jones.
No, we were.
There's huge conspiracies about crystal skulls and how, like, if you can figure out how to make them display their information, they're actually like old school computer.
Yeah,
This
I know.
isn't for a fucking wrestling podcast.
Again, thank you, Wes, for joining us.
Thanks
it was
for
a
having
blast.
me.
It was
Yeah.
really fun. We'll see you every week, Friday, wherever you get your podcast. We'll see you next time.
Later.